Rome was not built in a day. Cities, especially great cities, are formed over centuries, even millennia. Changing their face and extending their shape, they become a reflection of the times during which they developed. Each generation leaves a separate line in the chronicles determining the future, rising or falling, collapsing or prospering. The decision of the President Nursultan Nazarbayev on the movement of the capital from Almaty to Akmala in 1997 was to become crucial for the destiny of the Republic. Certainly, during the time of economic and social crises after the collapse of the Soviet Union, such an initiative created many doubts. However, the reality of moving the capital was justified by the beneficial geopolitical location of the city at the junction of different transit roads and the presence of a good infrastructure. Moreover, the President had the aim of developing the central part of Kazakhstan. The city is in the northern part of the Kazakh Saryaka, lands on the river Ishim. The establishment and development history of Kazakhstan is closely connected with the history of the state. Astana today is an experimental ground for global architectural ideas. Actually, this is a new, unique city in the centre of the Great Steppes. The concept of the new capital was put into deep political and spiritual meaning. It's not just a bright and modern metropolis, it's also a symbol of the rebirth of the country, its renewal. Astana became a city of Kazakhstan's new generation's dreams and ambitions. Architects and constructors applied the leading technologies and innovations of the 21st century to the city buildings. The chief architect of the left bank construction site was the Japanese architect Kisho Kurosawa, who came to fame with his conceptual works. Kurokawa formulated the image of contemporary Astana using a formula of abstract symbolism, and the philosophy of the city buildings is conceptualized into symbiosis and metabolism. This means he considered the city as a living organism which coexists with another organism, nature. The administrative centre of the city is on the left bank of the Ishim River. It is also the visiting card of the city. Bayterek monument poplar tree made from metal, glass and concrete is unique in terms of its architectural thought and the grace of its style. Ascending over the young capital, it serves as a symbol of renovation and a talisman for the whole of Kazakhstan. The draft of the Bayterek's building plan was drawn up by Nursultan Nazarbayev. Such world-famous architects as Kisho Kurokawa, Norman Foster and Manfredi Nicoletti all created their projects here. In the central part of Watergreen Boulevard, you can find the Akorda, the Bayterek, a complex of fountains, and Khan Shatir. All of them are located in one line. This row of architectural creations was built symmetrically with this line. This principle is also applied in Paris. On Watergreen Boulevard there are rows of fountains, alleys of flowers and interesting national sculptors. Each fountain on the boulevard has its own architectural image and inimitable technical solution created using the latest achievements in fountain design. Man fears time, but time fears the pyramids. This ancient saying obtained new breath when the Pyramid of Peace and Accord was built in Astana by architect Norman Foster. This magnificent building became a place where world religious and confessional leaders meet to form constructive dialogue on matters of interethnic tolerance. The Han Chateau Trade and Leisure Complex continues the line of the Pyramid of Peace and Accord, combining technical achievements with a creative shape. The 200-metre tall complex is a large marquee made from unique materials, allowing the sun to enter whilst protecting the inside space from heat and cold. This street has lots of cafes from various cuisines of the world. It's a sort of specific indicator of friendship and mutual understanding. As you can see, the architecture of each one resembles its national origins. The Domain Oceanarium is included in the Guinness Book of Records as the Ocean Marine Park, which is the most remote from the ocean. Astana acquired a reputation as one of the best capitals in the world and was marked with the special prize of UNESCO, the City of Peace, and has also been awarded with numerous international prizes for architecture. The Museum of the First President of the Republic of Kazakhstan was created in accordance with the decree of the head of state and located inside the former residential palace of the President. The museum has preserved archived documents, scientific research materials, books, a collection of gifts, awards and other exhibits related to the sovereign history of Kazakhstan and revealing periods of life, political and social activities of the first president of the country. There are numerous cases in history when new capitals have been built. Not everyone would make the straightforward decision to take this step. This requires far-sighted and wise politics of the state leaders. The biggest flag in the Republic of Kazakhstan can be found on the square of state emblems. The flag has a flagstaff height of 111 metres. The flag depth is 13 metres with a width of 30 metres. For the first time in the history of the OSCE, a Central Asian Republic of the former Soviet Union became a chairing state. The chairmanship of Kazakhstan is objective recognition of the country's success during the short period of its independence. Today, Astana is a centre of the Eurasian space where different meetings on political, economic and socio-cultural issues are being held. It's a place where more and more foreign investments arrive and architectural masterpieces are built, bringing the most courageous ventures into life.